Gemini, how are you? I'm going to do a reading for the current energies. I know we're in a big full moon, but we're just going to look at the next 7 to 10 days and see what the tarot has to say to all my Geminis. So take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. And if you like the reading, help me out and hit that like button. Right there, blink. See, that was so simple. Really makes a difference to my channel if you hit that button. All right, let's take a look at the next 7 to 10 days. All right, first card out for you is the Nine of Swords. Golly, man, you're dealing with something that's got you in your head. So when we're dealing with the Nine of Swords energy, this is one where it's keeping you up at night. You're really stressed. You're really worried. You're, like freaked out. It's that kind of energy with the Nine of Swords. But let's see what this is really all about. I'm feeling the vibe of a relationship. All right. So if you are not in a relationship, this probably won't resonate for you. So look, your overall energy here is the Nine of Swords. All right. And here you are, not knowing what to do in regards, I feel like, to a situation, a relationship that it's like you can't even walk away from it. Why can't you walk away from it? I mean, here in the recent past, I think life was really happy. And then all of a sudden, everything gets dark. Could you hook up with someone? It's like, what happened to life when it was free and easy and I got to do whatever I wanted? I was the life of the party. Because now look at me. Oh, my gosh. I mean, look at the difference. I mean, you go from being really happy to really stressed and not being able to even sleep at night. And it's in regards to a situation between you and a person. All right, because here we have the Eight of Cups coming up reversed, and here we have the Five of Cups also coming up reversed. And you know that whatever this relationship, connection, partnership is, you'd be better off walking away from it. But you're having a hard time because it's almost like when I see the Eight of Cups coming up reversed, it's like, you tried to leave, and maybe you did, but you came back, So it's like it's got a hold on you. It's like you can't seem to get away from whatever this relationship is that's got a hold on you. Right? So I think you want to find your freedom again. I think you want things back again. And at the bottom of what's going on here is the Ace of Cups, and it's reversed. I mean, you're not feeling the love. I mean, honestly, you really are not feeling the love. If it is a person or whatever it is, you're just not feeling good about the whole thing. And it's got you really stressed because you don't know how to release it. How do I let go of this? Here we have the Five of Swords. All right. And, this guy, it's like he's walking around in the night, kind of thing, stealing these two swords. So I'm just wondering whether whatever it is that you are doing, Gemini, maybe it's one of these things you're doing it behind closed doors. You don't want people to really know. I mean, with the Five of Swords, I also get this energy of being defensive if, anybody kind of calls you out. So I just feel as if, you want to run with this pack that you're running with here because this wolf is over here like, hey, are you coming? So I think you're going to do what you're going to do, and I'm just wondering whether or not you are involved in a situation. It's one of these things, and I am picking it up, and, maybe there's a gang situation or there's peer pressure of somebody making you do something you really don't want to do, but you don't know how to get out of it, and you don't want to do it. I mean, there's just this energy of, like, you having to do something you don't want to do and you going back to something that you thought you left behind. And, there's a part of you really loves whatever this is. We have that cups energy. This is, a lot of cups of doing something that you love or being with someone that you love, but you don't want to do it anymore. You want to move on. I do feel as if there is an opportunity for you for that to happen because here we have the Ace of Pentacles. And I have the King of Swords. So this is about taking things into your own hands, right? When we have the King, this is like, I'm taking control. I'm going to put things in order. I'm going to make it happen. And it's about taking the opportunity, all right, to get control of this situation, whether it's between you and someone else, or you and a thing, or you in a partnership, or you in work. I feel as if you are at a point where you are really ready to take control. And it could be that an opportunity comes up for you. This old man may turn around and say, hey, I've got, this to offer you. What do you think? Do you think you want to do that? And, maybe this opportunity is one of those things that makes you say, yeah, this time I'm going to walk away from this energy that, has held me down, because this is very depressed. I mean, there's a lot of depression here with this Gemini. For whatever it is that you're hanging on to. But here, Judgment card is coming up reversed. This is saying, you know, let's not do this again. Let's not repeat an old cycle and an old pattern, because there is an energy of repeating here with this Eight of Cups, of going back to doing something that you know, isn't good for you. And that could be going back to a person, that could be going back to an addiction, that could be going back to, a project that, really just isn't good for you. It's just, I feel as if you reach a point where you have got to understand that there is no going back. All right. And maybe somebody makes that very clear to you, because I just feel like, Gemini, this has been something that you've been really struggling with. And, you're running with the wrong pack. Whatever that means. I just feel like, you need to kind of reground and really reground. And if there's an opportunity that comes up that could really ground you into this way of walking away from this once and for all, and not having to always have this sitting on your shoulders. I'm almost wondering whether or not, there is this element. Yeah, I got the King of Cups. Whether or not there's some indulging in the drink that's keeping you up, or some kind of addiction. Because I feel like, this is more than a partnership. I'm feeling like this is a very solo kind of energy. So I'm wondering whether or not you've got to take control of an addiction or something that has a control over you, Gemini, so that you can finally really release it. Like I said, I'm not seeing an energy of a second person. I'm seeing more of this being, a personal battle that you're really trying to fight. And I feel like you can win it, as long as you don't go back to it. And I feel like something brings you back to it, and you're like, oh man, I'm back. And, there's a lot of guilt. I'm feeling a lot of guilt for going back and doing something that you shouldn't have done. So, yeah, Gemini, I feel like this is a week to have an opportunity to gain some power and strength. And, to me, maybe even set something, in motion to say, I've got an opportunity to turn this around, and I'm going to take it. And maybe there's somebody who can really help you. I see the support of a few people that would be really happy to help you in whatever regard it is, through whatever it is that you're going through. All right, so listen, that's what I got for you, Gemini. I hope this resonated with someone. Take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. It is what it is. All right, so hit that like button, and I'll see you at another reading. Until then, bye now.